Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 2019. We are continuing our start from scratch run, and we've gotten ourselves into a little bit of a hole here, so to speak. We have like 600 bucks left, 673, 72, because we got a guy seeding some stuff right now. So that's obviously not a good situation to be in, because it's going to be hard for us to get some money back until the harvest comes back through. I think I finally figured out the seeder problem that we had last time with the seeding tank. I think if you open up the seeder, you might be able to get it next to it and then fill it up. There's also a possibility that only one side of the seeder actually fills things up or something weird like that. So I might have to see if it's possible to spin it. I don't even know if it's possible to spin it or move it or something. We'll figure it out. I think there's a way for us to get seed though. Although I did use the little the front loader and you know, picked up all the seed off the ground and then filled it up that way. So that worked as well. I didn't waste all that seed, thankfully. But we need some money. We need some money to be able to just do some stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell this thing back. We haven't really been using it a whole lot. And I think this will give us enough income to do something else with. Let's see how much is this thing worth. We're actually worth 30,000 bucks. So not bad. I think we will sell this thing back, get us some money, which will allow us to take some jobs and do some other stuff. I was coming up here to do a job to weed some things, and I was going to use the herbicide thing that we already have, but you know, herbicide costs money. I mean, herbicide's great for later in the stages when you need to when you can't use the physical, you know, the mechanical weeder or anything like that. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to set this over here somewhere, and we're going to probably lease us an herbicide machine. Not an herbicide machine, sorry, a weeder, because I can't afford to buy one. Actually, I can afford to buy this one for 18,000 bucks. I mean, I think it will still be useful to us, because apparently you can fertilize. That's kind of weird. I think it'll still be useful to us, because they're, you know, saving us some money on the herbicide is always good. Because in the first stages of weeds, when they come in, when your crop's in the first stages, you can still use this thing just fine. So I actually, since it is cheaper than I thought it was going to be, I will go ahead and buy this, because I think we will make use of it quite a bit in the long run. We'll still use the herbicide. That's still there, and it's going to be used for fertilizer as well. But for now, when we have the option to do a mechanical weeding, if you will, physical, use an actual weeder device, I think we'll use that when we have the option. So we'll get up here to field 12 and get this guy started, and that should give us a little bit of money. There's several jobs that we have that we can go do some quick weeding and get a decent amount of money just quick and in a hurry. So we'll get a couple of those rolling, and still seeding our own fields right now. With the little extra income we just got back, we'll definitely be able to seed the rest of our fields just fine. I'm not worried about that at all. The contract is for field 12 up here. It's a little bit of a large field, but it's not going to be too bad. Shouldn't take too long. Unfold. And it's only worth a couple thousand bucks, but a couple thousand bucks is, you know, going to at least partially pay for this thing. And then now we have a weeder, an actual physical weeder, which will be useful for us to save us a little bit of money. So you're done over here. Good. Let's go ahead and get you over to finish up the rest of our other field. Actually, I think we had looked earlier, and there was like a small strip that was missed. No, it looks good. Never mind. We are good. So I'm going to have you come over here, and we'll get you started back on where that other guy left off. You know what? Why don't we just go see if my theory is correct about getting some seed? I mean, I don't need to fill it up right now because we do have enough, but we might as well come over here and see if we can figure it out. If I don't crash into stuff. Alright, so right now we cannot fill it up. But if I open the cover, now we can fill it up. See, I thought I tried opening the cover before, but I guess I didn't. That's alright. We'll live and learn. Right, we still have a couple of hay bales over there. It's kind of funny. Actually, I have several hay bales around. Actually, that would have given us some money. A little bit. Okay, so let's get you started here. And we'll get our income situated again. It won't be too bad. All right. Speaking of hay bales, actually, you could probably pick up those 4 hay bales yourself. Because it's only 4, and surely you can go pick them up and haul this thing. I think I was saving them for when we got a little bit more money, but we'll get a little bit. They were worth a little bit more, but I don't think it's really that big of a deal. Getting a little bit of money right now would be okay. It's not a ton of money, but probably a few $100. Might as well. Pay for some of that seed and stuff, so can't go wrong with that. Alright, you're good. Go ahead and put you in transporting position. Let's get over here and just sell this little bit off. Get us a little bit more cushion money. But yeah, we'll be fine. Now that I sold that other thing, which we'll be able to buy back eventually if we ever need it again. But now that I sold that off, it's definitely going to help us out quite a bit. Alright, unload bales. How's our guys doing? Just now making the second pass. It's a long field. That is a very long field. Still haven't used you. We still need to. We're still leasing you at the moment, which is costing us money, obviously. But I thought we'd get some other harvesting things come up, but it just didn't happen yet. Guess we need to return you. 900 bucks. It's not terrible. Excited to pay for some of that seed. Come on, finish folding up. Takes a whole minute. There we go. There we go. To be fair, I think we experimented with a few things that, you know, cost us more money than they should have and things like that. So it's not a big deal. We'll get back into a positive income flow soon. I mean, we've been making money, don't get me wrong. It's just a few things that I probably should have done differently, you know, messed up on a few things. I didn't realize I was leasing that cedar that we had last time for as long as we wore. Definitely should have replaced that a lot sooner. I could probably sell this trailer back, honestly. I used it for a little bit, but I haven't really used it since. And there's really not a lot of transporting that I'm doing right now. I might as well get us a little bit extra money. Not sure why your rear end was folded out, but yeah, why not? We're not doing anything with it. Wrong side. How do we get this other side to fold up? That's the back. That's that. I'm confused. Why am I not folding the other side? Oh, it's the other button. There we go. What does that do? The top, it says... I don't think that's doing anything. The up down on the arrow says it's doing something, but it doesn't look like it is. Alright, yeah, we'll go ahead and sell you back real quick, because like I said, we're not using this trailer for anything right now. If we ever do need it again later, I guess we can always buy it then. But I think a little bit of money now is better for us than a trailer sitting there, whoa, doing nothing. As I crash into things. That was a weird bump. Oh, really? Not gonna be able to get past here. There we go. It served its purpose for the little bit of thing that we did with it, but definitely don't need it anymore. I didn't sell the forklift for this other thing because I didn't think it was going to be worth that much anyway. And I'm sure we'll eventually buy it back, so I guess I could have sold it, but I didn't think it was really that big of a deal. I knew that the vehicle itself was going to be worth enough that we were going to be able to get out of the little bit of a hole that we're in. It's probably only worth $1,000 maybe. I don't remember. $3,000. Okay. $3,000 is $3,000. Alrighty. Anything else we need to do right this second? We should be done seeding soon. Park you over here because I can. Terrible park job. Where's my review camera? Let's see here. Let's go back through you guys. So you're finishing up another pass. You might be about a third of the way done, a quarter of the way done, something like that. Guess we could check real quick. Yeah, 27%. So again, it's a couple $1,000, not much. I got that one before I'd gotten the idea to sell that other thing, which I could have canceled this contract if I really wanted to, but I think this is okay. I do have a harvesting one down here for $16,000. It isn't bad, but it just doesn't use the harvester that we have currently. Did I have anything that used the harvester we have currently? I think this one uses something else. Yeah, this is cotton as well. We just don't have any harvesting jobs for the harvester that we have, which is just silly. How's our seeder guy doing? How he's doing his last pass now. Maybe. He might have to do one more. It's hard to tell with the... I think he's getting it all. It's hard to tell, but I think he's getting it all. Once that's done, we could always fast forward time to get the harvest going again. I think I'll be glad to have that physical weeder. That's going to be good for us. There's plenty of times when we just don't want to waste extra money on the herbicide. And he's done. Good job. Technically, this seeder is a little too big for the tractor that we have, but we'll make it work for now. You know, fit in here, barely, sort of. Oh, by the way, I did download another mod from Giants. I'll show you in a second. It is for another tractor, although it's basically the same tractor we've already got. We have this 6M tractor, which starts at 142 horsepower. We've already got one of these. We've got two of these, actually. What they put in was a light version. Still a 6M, literally the same thing, but it just has two slightly smaller engine setups. You got the 130, 140 horsepower. So a couple slightly smaller engine possibilities if we ever decide to go that route. Although going from 140 to 142, I mean, that seems a little... It's not much difference. And it really didn't really save us that much money. So it's there if I ever decided I needed it, but I doubt I would ever pick that up. Let's see. Anything else I need to do right this second? I don't think so. Again, I think I can go ahead and speed up time to get our harvest rolling. It's not going to have any effect on this job over here really at all. I don't think it'll advance while we're working on it. I think we'll be okay. There's that cotton up there. I would love to do cotton at some point, but really just want another harvesting job. Some of these are about to be, like number 8 here is close. What is it? Is that potatoes? It looks like that's potatoes. That doesn't really help us. You're ready to harvest. What are you? Oh, you're cotton as well. Is what it is. Yeah, so I think we will go ahead and speed up time. Just get the harvest coming in soon. It's not going to have any impact, like I said, on that guy working. Although it will have impact on that least harvester over there, which I probably should just turn in now, but I was really hoping they'd get some harvesting jobs coming in that I can just go tackle a whole bunch of them real quick. Just keep an eye on this thing. If we get another harvesting job come up, I might slow down time again. Oh, it is dark out here. Well, it got really dark today. I feel like it's normally lighter than that, isn't it? Even at nighttime. Is it just cloudy or something? I guess there's not any... Where's the moon? I don't even see the moon. It's gotta be over there, right? Or whatever that is. See a little bit of light coming from that direction. We'll just fast forward through all this. It'll be alright. 42% on that. How are we doing on our fields? Looks like they could... No, they're still in the early first level, it looks like. Yeah, we're paying too much money for this thing. We're not going to get enough benefit from it, unfortunately. It'll be alright. Is this really grass that he's growing on here? No. Oh, okay. It's just because I think this thing can also seed or fertilize grass. I think it can seed grass at the same time, which is interesting. Alright, we are... Are we in the second stage? Can't tell. Growing... It tells what stage it's in, but I can't tell what stage it's... I guess we got a little bit of stuff on there, so I think we are in the second stage now. There's all of our leasing costs and everything. Dinged our money big time. So I think we can go ahead and fertilize. And what we're going to do is we're going to go pick up that fertilizer from back in town. I know you don't have to have the rear lights on while you're driving down the road, but I feel like it makes it a little bit brighter here. I think we can take off the second set of wheels too as well, because they were kind of fun just to play around with for a minute, but I don't think we need them, and they kind of get in the way a little bit. So I might as well take them off. Alright, let's customize you. Let us... standard is fine, because I want you to have... actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and put the weights on for it now. And... I mean, might as well... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go with just regular wheels. Wheel weights, wide tires, and weights. Weights help us. Feels like it would give you more stability. We'll go with wide tires at least. That's probably okay. And are you the fastest? Yeah, you're the biggest engine. Not gonna cost us anything. Looks good to me. Slightly wider tires, but not so wide that it's gonna make things crazy. Wrong button. Wrong button. Trying to zoom out a little bit. Let's pick up our fertilizer. Be able to fertilize those fields in just a minute. Actually, by the time we get over there, it might be in the next stage where I need the granny wheels, come to think of it. So maybe I should just go ahead and put those on anyway. You know what? I will. I will go ahead and put the narrow wheels on, just to be safe. Because I'm sure we may need to do something with that here in a minute anyway. While I'm here. Alright. So... narrow tires. Yep. I guess we'll give you the weight still too. just to give you some stability. I don't know if it really matters. All right, there we go. Got the wheels on now. It's starting to get daylight a little bit, so I will bring the speed back down for just a minute. Alright, we'll go ahead and load our little bit of herbicide. We'll pick up our fertilizer. All will be well. Probably need some more fertilizer. Yeah, it's barely any. Pretty expensive. Kind of need it. All right, there we go. Get that guy going. Let's check the stuff here. Oh, we do need a weed as well. Interesting. Hopefully we can bring our physical weeder back over here because I'd like to... Does that mean it's not going to get fertilized? I actually don't know if it gets fertilized while the weeds are there. Let's jump out and check, I guess. Nope, it's good. We're good. We're getting 100% fertilized. So we can go and get the fertilizing done, and then we'll come back and do the weeds once we can do that. In fact, he's probably, what, about halfway done? Getting close to halfway. Once he finishes up here... Actually, he's a little bit more than halfway. I was looking at the wrong side. Once he finishes up here, we'll be able to move him back over there, use our weeder. I think it'll still be early enough in the growth cycle. Any harvesting contracts come up yet? Still a cotton. Nope, just a whole bunch of fertilizing and other things. Actually, 2/3 of the way done. Good job, buddy. Keep it up. Do both our fields need weeding? Probably. Usually comes across in it. Yep, one fell swoop. I mean, we could use the herbicide, but as long as it's in the early stages, we might as well use the cheaper weeder, if you will. Come on, buddy. Finish up. I'd like to have gotten a fatter weeder, obviously. That's one thing. The liquid herbicide does is quite a bit wider, so it does go quite a bit faster. But that's all right. Should we just drop you off and get rid of you? I mean, I feel like I've already paid for another day. We might as well get around to using you now. Come this far with him. Two more passes after this. I have to see the weeds pretty clearly now. Although when you're actually in the tractor, it's kind of hard to see. I mean, these weeds I could see pretty okay. I probably could have run this one okay. Still a little hard to see. Really just kind of waiting around to see what we can do next. If we had a contract that we knew we could pick up, I'd go ahead and get you headed over there. Be ready to go for it. But we just don't have anything else going right now. I mean, yeah, it's a completely different header. Like if this was like corn or something like that, where all I need to do was rent a corn header for my current harvester, then fine. I could grab my harvester, send it over there as well, and be ready to get started. But just not going to work out that way. So like I said, maybe we I keep going back and forth, but I want to keep it. I want to get at least a couple of those contracts done with it to really get enough benefit from it. But it's just frustrating we didn't get any of the good harvesting jobs come up. Oh wow, look at that. Oats is really thick and just kind of it's really carpety looking. It looks like a nice green carpet out there. It's really nice. I think that means it's in the next stage though. Yeah, right? Because it doesn't tell us what stage it's in here, but it looks like it's in another stage, I think. Which is why I'm glad we used the care wheels. Although the workers don't tear up crops as far as I remember. Let's see, are you in the next stage? You are, which does mean we do have to use the liquid herbicide now, which is fine. I mean, if we had been able to get away without it, then that would have been awesome, but since we can't, it's not the end of the world. So we're really just waiting for the fertilizing to get done, and then we'll swap back over to the herbicide, and we'll do it that way. You can hit that hill, probably. I think you are hitting the hill right now. I think it's actually dragging along the hill. That's why it's only going like 3 miles an hour. Yeah, I never realized how nice oats look while they're like in the early stages. It's very nice and green. It just looks like nice green grass out there. I mean, tall, thick grass, but still. Alright, let's fill the sprayer, get you over to the other field, get that one done, and then we will get you weeded. As long as we get the weeding done before he's, you know, done, before it's done growing, then I think that's all that we need to worry about. I'm going to move just a smidge. Just to make sure there's a tiny bit of overlap so we don't miss that little edge, because it would bother me to no end. Looks like you got about 2 passes left, although we might be able to finish the contract sooner. We'll keep an eye on it. Oh, we're only at 83% right now. Let's speed up just a little bit, just get a little bit more daylight here. I don't want to go too far because I don't want my stuff to grow very far, but there we go. That's better. A little bit more daylight. I'm going to bring my truck back home. I don't think I need it over here right now. While I'm waiting, might as well. Since I held onto that harvester so long, we do at least avoid the initial leasing cost, which isn't a huge amount, but it's pretty big, to be fair. It is pretty big. So I'm really hoping that we can get some good harvesting stuff done today while we still have it, and then we'll turn it in at the end of today's day, and hopefully that will still net us a decent amount of money. Oh, I guess I should turn you off. I always sell back that stump grinder, but it doesn't really cost that much, and I'm sure we'll use it eventually. I could have always done some fertilization with that thing and done some herbicide with the other thing, but that would require physical or the solid fertilizer, which we cannot get in a tank as far as I know. I think I've checked it already, haven't I? It's all liquid, right? Oh no, there is a solid fertilizer. Huh. Well, I mean, I don't want to spend money on it right now, but there definitely is. Don't think it really matters. I think the cost is basically the same. I don't think it matters one bit. Oh, you know what? I bet our lettuce needs some more water. These are still growing strong, but I bet this thing needs more water. Yep, it does. Oh, look how dead it is. That's actually kind of cool that they simulate that. Actually, in all honesty, where to get some more water? Last time I think I just used the truck with a water trailer, which I can. How much does a water trailer cost? Is there a cheap one? I think it's under this. It says it just transports fuel. So that's not it. I think there's some under animals, but no, maybe not. Oh, under the animals itself. So there's that one. 9,500 bucks. Which I think would work. I think we could pull that with the truck without too much issue. Is there another one though? There's probably one in just regular trailers. Let's see here. Maybe this transport liquid. No, I think it's all solid stuff. All right, let's just come over here and. I mean, how much is it going to cost us to lease this thing? It's 400 bucks. Sure. I mean, we'll make it that much money from the lettuce for sure. So we'll lease you. Well, now that I brought the truck all the way over here, we'll drive the truck back all the way back. So, because why not? Pretty sure you can pull that thing. We'll done our really bumpy, sad attempt at a ramp. I tried. It is not easy to get that leveled out. Boom, boom, boom. That works. Oh. That was close. Helper G, completed their task, which would be you. Alright, so let's hold the sprayer. Get you over to get some herbicide now. Yeah, herbicide. Get you started on that. Oh, contract on field 12 is finished. I'll do that here in a second. Let's get this guy started. Right, go ahead and unload over here. Pick up the herbicide. Not sure how far this will last, but let's get it started. And then if we need to get some more, we'll get some more. It was pretty fast, but I think it'll be alright. Then you're finished, so we can go ahead and finish this contract. Should stop the worker. There's actually no other jobs right this second. Wow, that's surprising. Fold the weeder. We'll get you back home in a minute. I'll just get you off to the side over here. As for right now, I want to go get the water filled up. Alright, I'm going to go pick up the water, go get it filled up between episodes. And then we'll figure out if we can hopefully get another good contract here soon. Hopefully a couple harvesting contracts here soon. But we shall see. But yeah, I'll go ahead and put a cut in there. I do appreciate you watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.